Hi guys, welcome back to the Durham Dinner Project. I'm Kira Guthrie, and in this episode I'll be teaching you how to make some easy flour tortillas. Okay, so all you're going to need is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of lard, 3/4 of a cup of water, some extra flour just for dusting. And then for tools, all you'll need is a rolling pin, a spatula, a small whisk, a large bowl, and a surface to work on. Today, I'm using this really cool rounded cutting board. Okay, so first you're just gonna take all of your dry ingredients and mix them together into a large bowl. And salt. And super easy, you're just gonna whisk it all together. No real method needed. There we go, completely mixed. Once again, Alex isn't here today, so it's a judgment-free zone. It doesn't have to be perfect. These are gonna be rustic tortillas. That's officially the title of this. Okay, so we have our flour. Next, you're going to add your lard in. So you're gonna get your hands all in there and you're just gonna crumble up that lard with your fingers. And you want to start resembling a coarse meal. You don't need it smooth. If your house is anything like mine right now and it's really hot, try and keep your lard in the fridge or freezer beforehand just to make it a little easier to crumble. If you leave it on the counter, like I did, it's a little soft. It makes it a little trickier to get that consistency that you want. Okay, so now you're gonna add your water and you're just going to mix it all together. Incorporate all that flour and water together. You can keep some water on hand if you're finding that this isn't coming together as easily as you wanted. You can add a little bit more water. You just don't want to make sure you add so much that you're working with a soupy mixture. See, mine's still really lumpy. It's not perfectly smooth. There's still some flour on the bottom. The easiest way at this point to dump it all out, and you're gonna start incorporating it all together with your hands. And just keep working all of this stuff into it. It just coming together so easily. Like I said, anybody can do this recipe. You don't have to be a chef. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in these yet. You can see that there's no flour missing. We worked everything inside of it. And these, I think, are gonna be really good. Okay, so we have our dough all incorporated, and now we're just going to divide it up. So for me, the easiest way to do it is just roll it into a log. I'm just gonna eyeball this. Hopefully, we're gonna get some nice even cuts. Okay, so now you're gonna take your dough and just start to roll it. So I'm gonna keep rolling. You can see like that. Rustic. That's my favorite word. Mainly because nothing I make is even close to perfect, but it tastes good, I think. If you're a slow roller like I am, make sure you keep a tea towel, a clean tea towel on hand, just to cover your dough so that's not gonna get a little crust as you're rolling out all of them. Don't worry about having too much flour. It's not like your typical baking. If you have a little too much on your dough, you can just dust it off after. You're not really gonna dry it out. So get it all coated in flour. The worst is having it stick. There's nothing more frustrating when you're just starving, you want your tortillas and they're sticking all over your board and your rolling pin. And you're just gonna roll. Do a couple rolls, rotate. We're just about there. Remember, you're gonna wanna start from the middle and just push out. Rotate. Okay, so you can see this is our final product, a nice mini tortilla. I'm just gonna take this to our frying pan. I have a non-stick frying pan heating up over medium heat right now. I've also gotten another dish towel that we'll use as our tortilla warmer. So once these come off, put them in the towel, fold it over, and that's gonna help keep them really moist and warm until you're ready to eat. Okay, so ready to go. Wasn't that exciting? Okay, so you can see some air bubbles popping through. Look at that big guy. That means that you're ready to flip. Probably about 30 seconds per side, not very much. You're gonna put it into your towel and just cover it. Oh, that's really hot, but you can see it has a great texture. It's ready to be filled. I'm excited about it. I think it's time to make some dinner. Okay, so that was it. Hopefully you found it a little easier than I did. Once again, I'm not the chef. I'm just the event planner, but I do love flour tortillas. Comment below with any questions you have. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next Monday at 7 p.m.